We lit, we lit. Girl, we lit. Welcome to my channel. It's Jasmine.Shanee here, and I'm just coming at you with a new video on how I did this peachy eyeshadow look with a bright blue in a corner. This is something I was just experimenting with, and I thought it came out pretty nice. So if you would like to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. So I'm starting off with my Becca primer, Ever Matte Poreless Primer, and I'm just putting that all over my T-zone, which is my main area that is always oily. I spread it around all over my face as well, but that is the main area I put it in because it's always oily there. Next, I'm going in with my Sephora Ultra Smoothing Primer, and that is just going to go on the rest of my face to make sure everything else goes on smoothly. Now I'm spooling my eyebrows to make sure all the hair is in place so I can fill them in. And I'm going to do that with my NYX eyebrow gel in the color Expresso. And I'm just going to fill it in. Now I'm just spooling my eyebrow hair so it can stand up. And I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut, which is like my exact complexion. And I like using this instead of a lighter concealer because it looks more natural to me. It doesn't give me that halo look that some people have around their eyebrows. I just don't like that look. I'd rather use something that's my skin tone. Now I'm going to use my brush. It's like a smudge brush, and I'm just going to blend out the concealer around my eyebrows. Now I'm going to use my NYX concealer, and this color, I forgot what it is, but it's too light for me, so I'm just going to use it as an eyeshadow base. And yeah. Now I'm going to use my Airspun powders. I'm going to use that to set my concealer on my eyelids. Now I'm going to use my Peach palette by Too Faced, and I'm going to use the color Puree. And I'm just going to use that in my crease as my transition color. Now I'm going to use the color right next to it called Summer Yum. And I'm just going to put that in my crease as well, but I'm putting it more so on my outer corner of my eyelid and just blending that towards the middle of my eyelid. And this palette smells so good. It smells just like peaches. It smells like peach rings. Now I'm going to use the color Candy Peach, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Now I'm going back in with the blending brush that I used and just blending out the crease with the lid color. And I'm going to use this NYX single eyeshadow in the color Frisky. It's from their Beyond Nude collection. And I'm just going to put that in the center of my eyelid. And now I'm going to use my NYX Avant Pop palette, and I'm going to use the orange color that is in the palette and put that in the center of my eyelid. It has some shimmer in it, so I thought that'd be nice on the center, just give it a pop of shimmer, I guess, whatever. Now I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 360 Mocha and my NYX Total Control Drop foundation in the color Cappuccino, and I'm just using about 3 drops of that and mixing them together, and I'm dotting this all over my face. Now I'm using my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to dab the foundation into my face just to blend it out. Now I'm using my LA Girl concealer in the color Chestnut again. I'm going to use that under my eye. And I'm using this in conjunction with my Wet n Wild concealer in the color Medium Tan. And that is because that concealer is too light. So I mixed them together so I can get the perfect color. Now I'm using my Real Techniques sponge again, and I'm just going to blend out the concealer under my eyes. And Girl foundation, I forgot the color, but I'm using it as a contour. It's like a cream foundation. And it's pretty old, that's why it doesn't have a cover, but I'm spraying my Real Techniques sponge before I dip it in my Airspun powder, and this is what I'm using to set my concealer. That was a lot, and I realized that I'm like, whoa, that was too much. I'm gonna look like a ghost, but I'm gonna fix it, you know. And I'm just showing you guys, I sprayed it again, dipped it in the Airspun powder, and I'm putting it in my laugh lines because those things are serious. My makeup creased so much around my mouth. Now I'm using my black Radiance powder. I'm not sure of the color of that. I'll put all this stuff in the below bar. But I'm using that to set my concealer. Now I'm using my NYX Smooth Skin bronzer. It's not a bronzer for black girls, but it's similar to my skin tone. So I'm just using that to set my face. I'm going back into my peach palette, and I'm using the color Puree again, and this is what I'm going to use on my lower lid close to my waterline. Going in with my NYX pigment in the color, where's the color on this thing? Dang, I can't see. The color is Peacock. My bad. Like, what? I'm starting to think I need glasses. Anyway. And I'm putting this in my inner corner, how you would do like a highlight color. And then I'm taking my brush and I'm blending it into my lid so it won't just be like a splotch of color right there. I'm going in with my black Radiance black eyeliner, putting that in my waterline. And that is my LA Colors liquid liner. Is $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it is my holy grail. I love that eyeliner, and I'm just doing a small wing. Well, it's small to me. Some people be like, that ain't small, but I've done some serious wings. Now I'm using my NYX Big and Loud primer, lash primer. I'm putting that on my bottom lashes, and then I'm going to use my Big Shot mascara on my top and bottom lashes. I'm using my Super Hold glue by, I think it's Eye Envy, and I'm putting on my Ardell lashes. Now I'm using my Black Radiance blush, and I'm putting that on my cheeks. And the last step is my Wet n Wild setting spray. No, that's not the last step, my bad. I'm using my BHCosmetics Wild and Radiant highlight palette, and I'm just using all the colors mixed together, putting that on the high points of my cheeks. And now I'm using my Nickak lip pencil in the color Cocoa as my lip liner, and I'm putting that all around my lips. And I'm using my Milani lip gloss in the color Bare Secret, which is my favorite gloss, and I'm just putting that on. I wanted to do a nude lip because I thought it'd be too much if I did a colored lip, but this is the completed look. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for watching this video.